hate flathead screws. Can we ban flathead screws? Hey friends, it is Sam, and welcome to the chaos of a room that I like to call my home office. So tackling this space is a little bittersweet because this is actually the last space in like the main portion of our house that I have yet to touch or do any renovations to. I say the main portion of the house because like I still have an entire unfinished basement to tackle at some point, but like we'll worry about that another day. So this room pretty much looks exactly the way that it looked on the day that we closed on this house 2 years ago. The only difference really is that it's now functioning as like a storage unit. So yeah, this room is kind of having like a little bit of an identity crisis. That being said, I am so excited to be teaming up with my friends at the Home Depot to turn this cluttered mess into a smart, inspirational, and beautiful home office for my house. Even better, we're gonna be tackling this project in not one, but in 2 videos. So in today's video, we're gonna be tackling demo and like home improvement DIY projects. And in the next video, we're gonna be tying it all together, making the space look beautiful. But before I get ahead of myself, there is a ton of stuff that needs to get done. I've already spent the past couple of days trying to really clean out the space. There are a couple more things I need to get rid of, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we can tackle the demo, really get a move on this project. So let's get started. First thing I want to do is remove some of this trim work. Also, like there are a bunch of wires that literally go nowhere in here. Check this out. Like what? Why? Can't wait for everything to be wireless in here. All right, let's do it. They didn't tile before they put the trim. They like tiled up to the trim, so it's like stuck under the floor. I have been wanting to take down this half wall pretty much since we moved in because this is basically like a pseudo loft space. There's like really no door, it's just the stairs come up here, and I've always wanted to open this up and put like a cool open railing here and make it just feel like an actual loft space. So I'm gonna attempt to take this wall down. I don't really know what's in it or how it was made, but I really want it gone, so wish me luck. I feel like I'm nervous I'm gonna open this up and then find out I can't take it down somehow, but we're gonna make this work. Let's see. Wow, it looks so much better already. I'm obsessed. Now, time to take down this wall. This is either gonna be a great idea or a disaster. Don't know till it's done, right? Yes! Probably not do that so close to the stairwell. Tomorrow is drywall day. See you then, friends. Bye. Houston, we have a problem. Well, it's not like a real problem. I just really wanted to say that. Okay, so remember yesterday I was like, yeah, we're gonna do drywall work today. Well, wrong, I was wrong. I forgot that I still need to do some demo work. So all along the ceiling, there's like this trim work. When they installed drywall in this room, they didn't install drywall from the ceiling all the way to the walls. Instead, they like put this trim up. I don't get it, I don't know. And I wanna take it down because it makes the room feel like a little dated, and it also makes the ceilings feel a lot lower than they actually are. However, I've already tackled this particular demo project once before in the guest room makeover, and it was not an easy task to get these off the wall. And not only that, every single one they took off, I had to patch with drywall. Now, I have something very special planned for like some of these, but there are also some that I have to patch. So before I start patching the walls, I figure let me take down all this trim so that if I need to patch any of that, I can do that tomorrow as well. So I'm really not looking forward to this, but it's part of the project. Let's do this, friends. I don't want to do it, but I have to. I really really don't understand how they did this. I guess that they installed the trim first and then the drywall on top of the trim, because every time I go to pull this, it looks like it wants to pull the whole ceiling down, and I don't want to pull the whole ceiling down. I just want to pull the trim off. So I think what I'm going to try to do is take a Dremel blade and score along the trim, see, and hope that I can get this out without taking the whole ceiling down. Everything's always way more complicated than it needs to be, right? Check-in time. Ooh, everything hurts right now. First of all, the lighting up here is terrible. I picked up some new smart lighting solutions from the Home Depot. I think we're gonna start tomorrow by installing them so that we can actually see what we're doing up here. So secondly, I got most of the trim work off of the ceiling. For the pieces that I couldn't get off, I have an idea for how to make them look better, which I kind of don't have to worry about until my friend comes to collab, so that's cool. But for the pieces that I was able to actually take off, I do have to now patch all of that drywall. I am going to get started tomorrow with lighting. We're gonna start patching some drywall and we're gonna start rebuilding the space, which is so exciting because I'm so over demoing. I'm so stoked about it. I already see in my brain how this space is gonna come together. So I'm gonna go do some cleaning off camera, get some dinner, take a shower. We'll be back tomorrow to do some work in the space, friends. So I will see you then. Good night. Okay, friends, we are back in this office space. I don't know what this is. I'm sure you can see this on camera because it's blatantly obvious, but there are two different light bulbs inside of this fixture. And besides the fact that neither one of them actually match one another, they're two completely different colors. They are also just not very efficient. And not only are they not working for my camera, they're also not working for my eyeballs. I feel like I really can't see well when I'm working up here. So here's the deal. I am eventually going to swap out the lighting fixtures in here for nicer fixtures, but I don't want to do that until the construction, paint, dust, all that good stuff is done. So for now, I have a really simple solution for swapping out these inefficient light bulbs for some smart bulbs. Check this out. So these are some Eco smart bulbs, and they are really awesome. They're actually powered by Hubspace, which means that they are smart light bulbs. I'm really stoked about these because if making your home smart is as easy as swapping out light bulbs, I'm sold. So we're gonna swap out the bulbs in that fixture back there, and then I'm going to show you how well these work when they're paired with your smartphone. And yeah, literally this is about to be a 2-second upgrade and I'm so excited about it, so let's do it. All right, friends, bear with me. It's so dark in here on the camera. I can see because there's natural light, but on camera it doesn't look great. Just bear with me. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. I can see, it's so much better. Oh my goodness. All right, let's change the color of this lighting though, because this is a little too yellow for the camera. Check this out. We are gonna add the light bulbs to our smart device. I already have done one of these so that I know I'm doing it the right way, and it was so easy. Hubspace app on our phone open. So as you can see, one light bulb is already added. We're gonna add another product. Each product comes with a QR code. Gonna add the product. I think I named the first one stair 1, so we'll name this stair 2. Connect. Let's see. Please work. Woo! Yes, done. Check this out. Now I could change the color of the lighting to work better for this video. Let's go to stair 1. We're gonna go a little bluer than that. 100% brightness. Stair 2, a little bluer than that. It's already so much better in here. Woo! All right, I think we have ourselves some better lighting, and now I can see what I'm doing. Let's get back to work. Yay! That was so easy. All right, friends, I have run into a little bit of an issue that I have to get creative about. So right here is where that half wall used to be that I tore down. I'm gonna be putting a banister here so that it really feels like this open loft office. However, the banister is exactly 6 feet wide, and I have a little more than 6 feet of space here to help make sure that this is a safe, up to to code staircase banister. I'm actually gonna be popping out this area here a tiny bit. We're gonna be coming off the wall about 10 inches. Then I'm gonna drywall around this and just kind of make a little soffit here. And then that way, when I install the banister, it completely runs the entire length of the staircase and is not a safety hazard. I'm cool with this. This is gonna actually be like a little sitting nook anyway. I'm gonna get started on that. Side note, I'm trying to be a little thrifty here. Well, I have a bunch of basically scraps left over from other projects in the house I'm trying to get rid of before I buy new things, and I don't want to just like throw them out. So that is kind of why things are looking a little quilted together, but I promise it's all gonna make sense when we're done. So I'm gonna build out this wall. I'm actually gonna turn that light here because now we have lighting in this room, and we're gonna get started. So let's do this, friends. Whew. Okay friends, so hi. Over the past few days, I've been like sneaking in here when I have some free moments to do some drywall compound, some patching. And I haven't really recorded that because A, it's boring, and B, I really have just been like sneaking in here for a few minutes at a time. So it's been so like pieced all over the place. That being said, I just finished what I'm hoping is the third and final coat of compound on these walls today. So that is drying, and while that's drying, I was like sort of kind of thinking that maybe we could like multitask a little bit. Now, in an ideal world, it would be amazing to sand and paint these walls before installing the flooring. However, your girl has a friend coming to visit next week, and I have no time to spare. I really promised that I would get the bulk of this project construction-wise done before she gets here. So I'm going to install the floor, and then I'm gonna have to cover them up so I don't ruin them. But this is just like the logical next step if I'm looking to do something else today. So that being said, let's get some underlayment on the floor. Let's get some flooring down. I'm not gonna do an in-depth tutorial for this in this video because I do have a video for this process already on my channel that I will link below this video. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got. So we're gonna move on. Let's do it, friends. Whew, this is gonna be awesome. I know I said I wasn't gonna do a tutorial on this, but I do wanna talk a little bit about layout because I'm sure I'm gonna get questions about it. So typically when you're doing a floor install, you kind of want to start in the back corner of a room. A lot of times products will say start in the back left corner. So that being said, I started in the back left corner of the guest room, which is attached to this room. I have a video on my channel of that makeover. It was the first room that I did in this house when we closed, which is so cool because it's the one that's attached to the last room that I'm doing. But anyway, I want the floor to match up with that room as closely as possible. I don't think it's gonna be perfect. I'm fine with that, but I don't want it to be like super off. So I'm gonna start in the same corner in this room that I started in that room. However, as you can see, the closet's in the way. So I already did the closet because I needed a place to store everything. I'm not too worried if it's not gonna match up. If I need a little gap and need to put like a threshold in the door, I'm gonna do that, totally fine. That's why I'm starting here and not like back there. If I were me 2 years ago when we closed on the house, I would have started in that corner there. It would have made my life so much easier, but this is where we are and this is what we're working with. So let's do it. Let's get some flooring down. Okay, friends, so we are making moves. As you can see, flooring is done. That was a project, but it's done. So last night I was like so tired and it was getting really dark up here. So I decided after flooring was done off camera, just to get a head start on today, I was gonna sand and prime all of the drywall work that I did. So I did that last night and now we're starting fresh. Let's get some paint on these walls. My friend is coming in a couple days. I gotta finish all the construction stuff in here before she gets here. We're making moves. I'm feeling good about this. I'm ready. Let's get some paint on these walls. Quick disclaimer, I am eventually going to be replacing that light, another light, but for now I'm gonna leave it up because I need it to see, so I'm gonna paint around it carefully, and then I will touch up the ceiling after I install the new light. Also, this lens makes this room look very large. Friends, I'm doing that thing again. That thing I like to do, where I paint the whole room and then second guess my color choice. This is the same color as the guest room, and I love this color in the guest room, but this room is bigger and there's a lot more natural light in here, and like looking at this color, I don't think I like it. I did some color swatches on the wall, and I just ordered a roll of wallpaper that I'm really hooked on. So I think I'm gonna have to like compare the wallpaper to the swatches and like revisit this situation. Oh, I just wanted to get this done today. All right, I'm gonna have to sleep on this because I'm not happy about it. Why do I do this to myself? It looked really good in the swatch on the wall. It just looks so different as a whole room. I need to get this project done and I'm just overcomplicating it like I always do, but I do kinda wanna go with a darker color in this room. Right? Right? Maybe a darker color? I'll figure this out. This is my issue. Figure it out. Night, friends. Friends, I did it. I didn't want to do it, but I'm glad I did it. The thing that I did is I changed the wall color. How much better does this look? I actually don't know if you can even tell like on camera if it looks any different. Basically, I decided to paint the room a darker color. Specifically, this is Beige from Bear, and like it really is just speaking to my heart. As you can see though, back wall is still primed, and that is because your girl bought herself some wallpaper. Fun fact of the day, I've actually never installed or purchased wallpaper before. This is my first time doing it because my friend who's coming to collab is a wallpapering queen, and if that's not like the biggest hint ever as to who is coming here, because she's a wallpapering, interior designing dream machine. I don't know what to tell you, so leave your guesses in the comments below. Anyway, before I can get too excited about wallpaper, I still have a couple more projects I need to take care of before she gets here tomorrow. First and foremost, I think it's officially time to change out the old lighting fixtures in this room for something a little more modern and a little smarter. So I'm deciding to actually install a couple of flush mount lights in this room. They're from Hampton Bay. They're powered by Hubspace, which means I can control them from my phone, which is so exciting because I'll show you why in 2 seconds. I'm actually very excited about this feature. And because we already have low ceilings in this room, as you can see by the fact that I'm literally 5'1" and like banging my head on the ceiling, going with a flush mount option is going to be a solid choice for this room. So I'm going to get started on that. Let's install these lights. Let's get them moving. Let's put this wallpaper away before I destroy it. And yeah, I'm really excited, friends. Let's do it. Yeah, so make sure this works. Woo! Let's get this on, connect it to the hub. I have officially added both lights that I installed to my Hubspace app. Sorry, that lighting is so dark. I'm like staring directly at it. So besides the fact that now I can control both lights, let's fix this temperature. Woo! Woo! One of the reasons I'm so excited about having control of both lights is because this light here is actually directly above our staircase. That light there is gonna be above my desk. There are definitely times when we wish we only had a light on above the staircase when we go out, and now I can actually do that from the hub space app. So now both lights don't have to be on when we go out. Instead, I can take the desk ceiling light, turn that off, and now we just have the light above the stairs for when we go out and we just want a light on. I'm so excited about it. Sweet. All right, so lighting is done. I just want to make a couple of small electrical upgrades and then the construction's done. So let's do it. All right, friends, I'm not gonna lie. I did have one more project on the agenda before calling this video a wrap. However, I did run into a little bit of an issue, but I am gonna show you how I fixed it so easily. So originally, my goal in this construction portion of the video was to upgrade the electrical outlets to these hub space powered smart outlets. These things are seriously awesome. They are just regular outlets. They come with the plate, terminals on the back, make it very simple to install. And just like the rest of the HubSpace products, they do come with QR codes to set them up on your app. However, here is what I've kind of run into with this product just in my particular space. The wiring in this house is still a little outdated. And because of that, it is not compatible with this particular outlet. In the meantime though, there is a really smart workaround. See what I did there? If you want to upgrade your outlets to smart outlets and you just can't quite do it because of the wiring, there is a really simple solution, and it is a HubSpace powered smart plug. This is literally so genius. You just legitimately plug it into your outlet, plug whatever you want to be powered on to it, and you're good to go. And that's gonna be great because I really wanted an option to be able to control the lighting in the seating nook that I'm building out in this office space, since this also kind of is doubling as like where our guests stay as well. And I just didn't want them to have to be left in the dark. So now we can power on our lighting in our nook with just the press of a button. Now that that's kind of taken care of, I think we can call this part of the project, wrap this thing up, and we can start moving on to the second part of this project, which is finishing this office space. Friends, let's do it. Let's debrief. Come on, so excited. All right, friends, we have reached that point in this project that you know is gonna make me feel super uncomfortable to end this video on because we do not have a finished space, but here we are. But for real, this is an awesome stopping point for video one of this loft attic small home office makeover with smart product upgrades. It's a working title. Anyway, although this is not a finished space, I'm very proud of the progress that I've made up here, from demo to painting to flooring to the upgraded smart lighting and smart outlets that I now have in this space. I'm not gonna lie, like my body's tired, I'm tired, but it's totally been worth it, and I feel like this is a great stopping point to start fresh when my friend comes to visit and help me with all the finishing touches in this space. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be here in like 15 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this thing up. But anyway, if you're interested in seeing the full reveal of this home office space, make sure to click that subscribe button, click that notification bell so that you don't miss that video. In the meantime though, friends, thank you so much for being on this journey with me. It has already been a project. I cannot wait to get this thing done, but there is a lot more work to do before that can happen. So I will see you all soon with a new project. Until then, friends, happy DIYing. Woo!